Hello, just want to analyze another verse here. Look at Hebrews 4:3. Although the works were finished from the foundation of the world. So that really smacks of extreme superlapsarianism, which is exactly what hyper-Calvinism is. So again, I ask, if this verse is true, how can hyper-Calvinism be false? So, and the only reason I ask this question is I just want the truth. And it seems this theology called hyper-Calvinism is the one representing the Bible. I'm not saying hyper-Calvinism is perfect. It's a theology invented by humans, so it'll have flaws, but it just seems to be the most accurate for reasons such as that right there. So look at another related verse here. Acts 5:18, known unto God are all his works from the beginning of the world. So it is finished, really is from before time in some partial way. That would explain this verse, Revelation 13:8. And all that dwell on the earth shall worship him whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb. That's talking about the Antichrist. But look at this. The book of the life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. God is always the crucified God. Christ is. He's unchanging. He can't exhibit the infinite love only sometimes. He has to exhibit it all the time. And the infinite love, what I mean by that is, I'm holding the phone. Let me see if I can type this with one hand. Yeah, here we go. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. So that's the infinite love. I discussed that a lot in my book that's coming out called Hyper-Calvinist Universal Salvation, this verse. So if this is the greatest love, let's call it with God the infinite love, since he loves to an infinite degree everything. So God would have to always be that way, but that's the crucified God. That's the infinite love. So anyways, back to this verse. This is what I was meaning to discuss. And before the end of the world, all are predestined. I published an article a couple of years ago in the Journal of Philosophy and Theology, why God did not choose all souls, new scriptural evidence. In Romans 8:28 and 29, I discuss how everyone was predestined or not predestined through condemnation or salvation from before time, which is extreme superlapsarianism. Right here in that, this article's on my website, praiseandlove.net. So that's up before the end of the world. So anyways, this is, I'm just wondering how verses like this, if they're true, how hyper-Calvinism can't be the right direction to be looking for the true theology. Of course, the complete hyper-Calvinism is the one that includes the account of the end times, which unfortunately most people are ignoring. I mean, pastors and theologians and seminary professors and so forth do not seem to be wanting to discuss 1/3 of the Bible, the prophecy books. But then it would be known that the hyper-Calvinist theology of Scripture involves universal salvation at the end of the world, which is what my book coming out is about. So anyways, thanks for watching.